Alright y'all, real quick, I'm gonna try to make a quick video here, follow up on the last semi-short one about the issues with the SCAG with the caster wheel seal being gone. So I noticed some more when I got the wheel off and got to inspect them before I was getting ready to reassemble it. So let me turn the camera around and we'll get into it, and here we go. Alright, so for reference, I've already got the wheel back on, but you can see here, this is the seal piece. This is my kit I had to buy. Again, shout out to my local dealer. They had a kit with both bearing, spacers, and seals in it, so I've got an extra bearing, race, and seal. And that's the old spacer that was in it. I just put the two new ones on the wheel. Got it greased up. Hopefully I didn't put too much grease in it this time. I'm thinking that might be what happened, and it pushed the seal out. Anyway, so you can see here's the seal. I got it out. This is the centerpiece of the roller bearing that was inside. And there's a metal ring right there if you can see it. This is all the grease that came out. If you can see here, there's a lot of little roller bearing rollers in there, whatever you want to call them, roller bearings, bearing rollers. The little rollers in the bearing from when it disintegrated were all inside the caster wheel. I had to take brake clean and clean it out. I got some high temp grease back in it. It's got one new bearing in it, and the new seal spacers is back in it. Greased it up, spun it and let it free spin a few times to kind of spread the grease around. So yeah, that is the latest repair on the SCAG. Like I said in the previous video, I showed kind of where it had come apart on the end. It was on this side, on the outer part, but I got it back together. I actually, getting the seal out, I had a little bit of a burr on the wheel lip here on the inner part that was snagging the new seal, so I had to get my little rotary tool out and just lightly grind that burr off and knock the seal in, and then put the spacers in on either side, bolt back in it, greased it up, spun it, put a little more grease in it, spun it. I just did about 10 at a time, 10 pumps. So got it spun around to spread that grease out real good, and then tighten down the nut here on the bolt through the fork, and kind of got them even spinning on both sides. So hopefully that issue is solved. So now I'm just going to jack it up, change blades on it, and load it up, so I'll have it for tomorrow. So just an update on that. The SCAG is fixed. And as a reference point, there you are, 97.1 hours. So I said, I think in the last video, that I was creeping up on the century mark. I don't know if I did or didn't mention that, but it's almost there. So I'm going to put the blades on it. I've got Oregon blades on it now. I've got a set of the Oregon blades on it. And then I've got a set of the SCAG blade that came off, and I got to sharpen as well as these Oregon blades. So get those on there. That's what's going on with that. Just want to do an update on the SCAG VRide 2 with the caster wheel issue. Again, I want to say I think I am to blame for this. I don't think it was simply like a bearing failure or something. I can't say for certain, but I'm going to say there's a possibility that I may have over greased it a little bit, because previously there was an issue, I thought, with the caster wheel, because this one would not free spin like that one would. And so I backed off on the nut a little bit, but it still acted like it was dragging, so I added some grease to it, and I'm guessing it's a possibility that maybe blew the seal out, and then once it did that, it got hot, bearing gave way. so on and so forth. So that's a possibility. Like I say, it could have been a bearing failure, but it's fixed. We're going to put it back out there and keep rolling with it. So just a quick one, about 5 minutes or so I think on this video, so short for me. And that's the update on the SCAG. I'm going to get the blades on it and get it loaded up, like I said, so I can get out of here. So thank you everybody for watching. A bunch of new subscribers. I haven't gotten actual notifications as to who that was, but welcome to the channel. And just want to say thank you for the support as always. Never want to let that go unsaid. And y'all be safe, be kind, be blessed, and catch you on the next one. Thanks everybody.